If there is one thing that I've learned from you, it's that you don't quit.
And then you gave up.
The only thing worse would be giving up.
That is an entirely implausible plot development.
This isn't real life, Tuvok. It's fiction. Don't get so caught up in logic.
Logic is an integral part of narrative structure. A character's actions must flow inexorably from his or her established traits.
But I do know what makes an interesting story, and that's unexpected plot twists.
If you think I will allow you to turn this program into a parody, you are sorely mistaken.
Appropriately sinister.
The French language for centuries on Earth represented civilization.
The Borg entered her. She was a jeune fille. You are going to have to dice her up.
Anyway, I'm not much of an actor.
But I know, you'd never leave Starfleet.
No, I'd never leave Starfleet.
Sitting here, all these years, nursing my offended dignity. And marking time, wasting my life. I haven't been living. I've been waiting to die.
Having a good laugh now, Q. Does it amuse you to think of me living out the rest of my life as a dreary man in a tedious job?
That Picard never had a brush with death, never came face to face with his own mortality, never realized how fragile life is or how important each moment must be. He drifted, and he never, ever got noticed by anyone.
You missed something not playing with model ships. They were the source of imaginary voyages, each holding a treasure of adventures.
I never really cared for science fiction. I guess I just didn't get it.
I can't live out my days as that person. That man is bereft of passion and imagination. That is not who I am. I would rather die as the man I was than live the life I just saw.
I need your help. I need a ship and a pilot.
I have a pilot for you.
I happen to be a reasonably qualified pilot. Not to worry, number one. You're in good hands.
You have used the asteroid's gravitational pull as a slingshot. Excellent. Would you like me to drive, sir?
Actually, I don't know how to work this.
This transmission came from off-world.
Are you certain?
Why are you so surprised?
Why? Because it offends against our sensibilities? It is not our mission to impose Federation or Earth values on any others in the galaxy. Beverly, the Prime Directive is not just a set of rules. It is a philosophy, and a very correct one.
The thing about Picard is...
Yeah. Interfering is definitely his thing.
Oh, jeez! I think you've mistaken me for someone else. It is our highest law that we shall not interfere with other cultures. We are all sworn not to interfere with other lives in the galaxy. This is not our affair. We cannot interfere in the natural course of your society's development.
You don't just turn your back. What's the matter with you?
I simply cannot interfere. The Prime Directive forbids us to interfere with the social order of any planet. To do so violates the very essence of the Prime Directive. But if the only proof you will believe is my death, then shoot.
Father, no!
You might want to point that thing at my head. My heart is solid duritanium.
Two-bleeder, single-plane penetration. I need the auto-suture here. Looks like the blade hit the sternum and was deflected. It could have been a lot worse.
My heart is solid duritanium.
You will kill me.
Maybe they've changed.
Change? The Borg? They don't change.
Priorities seem to have changed. A new change in the behavior of the Borg.
Something to do with this change in their behavior.
The Borg's entire existence was centered around acquiring cultures and technology. If that's changed, then they must have a new objective.
This is another change in the Borg behavior.
Data's daughter. He always wanted a daughter.
I have decided to allow my child to choose its own sex and appearance.
And I am gender neuter, inadequate.
That is why you must choose a gender, Lal, to complete your appearance.
Isn't it possible to create a synthetic that looks fully human?
The short answer is no.
Basically, she's a Sung-type android, except everything about her is designed to fool you into thinking she's human.
She has tear ducts, sweat glands, even veins and capillaries underneath her skin.
Why does the scanner read her as human?
She's believed she's human all her life. The truth might be devastating to her.
Data, there might come sometime in the future when she would find out anyway. Another accident, perhaps.
He is an android duplicate of Mr. Mudd. Thinly skinned with replicant DNA. Someone took you for a ride.
Oh, that's excellent. Oh, I told you that.
Isn't it possible to create a synthetic that looks fully human?
The short answer is no.
Every man has his time. Every man. Without exception. But you've cheated. You have extended your life at the expense of another.
J.L.
Give the golem back. Give him back. He's not simply an android. He's a life form, entirely unique. He is different, yes. But that does not make him expendable or any less significant. No being is so important that he can usurp the rights of another. Now set him free. Fuck you.